today's video, we'll be checking out part 2 of my Simpsons collection. So sit back and enjoy while we will go through my entire second half of my room filled with Simpsons goodness. And welcome back everybody to the Simpsons Collector, and again in today's video we'll be checking out part 2 of my Simpsons collection. Part 1 was in that room. I am starting to reorganize that room and redo it, because some of this stuff over here will also be going in there to make more room for shelving units in the future. So I like to get this part done. I know I was supposed to post this last week, but I lost the footage and have to redo this all over again. So I decided to kind of wait for a minute. But we're going to start over here. Turn this on. So that's running. We're going to start right here. We have a bunch of different Treehouse of Horror stuff in here. We got a couple bus stops. There's a pop. There's like 13 to 14 days to Halloween pop advent calendar. We also got those figures. I'm still missing a couple. I don't think I'm ever gonna get the other ones, besides if I find them loose, but it's pretty cool. Then you come back around. You guys a good look at everything in there. Down here we got a couple of glasses. And then up here we have a few just other random stuff, just some kind of placeholder stuff for now, just to fill up the space. Got the Bartman one and the other one. Here's these ones going around, some pins. Then I got the tiny the tiny Cookie Mart. There's Bart in it. Yeah, I picked this thing up for 20 bucks. Didn't know if it ran, just took a gamble. Now it's pretty beat up, but I mean it still works. It just needs to be cleaned up and worked on, which I have plans in the future to do. But that's in the future. And on top of that, I just got some random stuff up here. This room was still kind of under construction-ish. It's still being worked on, so there's spots that look like crap. So I apologize. But I like the old Toys R Us stickers on some of these things. I even got a couple that have a Kmart sticker on them, which I grew up going to Kmart and Toys R Us. It's sad to see them, they're not here anymore, but it's cool having some stickers and stuff. I like to find some merchandise of them as well. But moving into the bulk of what's in this room is over here. It's all getting changed. Probably as this video comes out, none of this will be the same anymore. But down here we have a bunch of my stuffed figures. I'm not gonna go through every one of them, but I'm gonna try to show you guys. Try to go slow so you guys can see most of them. I did move some of my ones in there to in here, which is the Burger King ones. Then this is what I'm going to call my poster alley. Posters are going to stay. I'm actually probably bringing the ones that are in my other room into here. And I actually have a couple more that I still need to display that's in storage. But there's also some more figures up here that I did. This is where I started putting them at, and then it got too much and I had to kind of put them over the ground. Now, well, I say I have plans in the future to get one of those nets that hold a bunch of them and kind of net it here to over there and kind of have this whole area covered in them. But again, gotta finish up this area before it was painting and fixing these cracks in the wall. But that's all future projects. And then flanking it, I have a couple of hats. I'll be wearing this one to Ohio for the Great Ohio Toy Show. Got some pins on it. My buddy got me that one when he went down to the Simpsons World down in Florida, I think. That's where it's at. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to make it there, but maybe one day. Maybe one day I might try to get down there, but it's a long drive for me. Down here, we just got a couple. We got Itchy, we got Scratchy down here on top of my 1-Up arcade. I would like to in the future get the original arcade. But again, right now I have nowhere else to put it at. But before that, I want to try to get a not gumball, but a pinball machine. Very, very expensive, but it is on my to-do list to get. But yeah, here's some of the posters on the wall. I have a Bartman poster I need to get, and a Treehouse horror poster I still need to put up. Yeah, another poster over here. We just got some random posters. I'm not a big fan of some of these, like that one. I'm not-ish, but it just fills up some space on the wall. I do like this one, my Butterfinger poster. It's very, very beat up, but it was cheap, and I'm gonna try to find somewhere to get it remade, refixed, basically. I noticed people can do that, so I just gotta find one. Nobody better land a finger on my Butterfingers. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure if you had three to four Butterfinger wrappers and some money, you can send this in and get this poster. You can also get a watch, which I don't have in my collection yet, but it'll be cool to get. Above that, I got one golf club topper thing. You just set on top of your golf clubs. So I thought that was kind of cool. I do believe I have one of these loose. It's in another room. Next to that, we have my cardboard cutout of Bart. Saying no way, man. I would like to get the rest of the family eventually, but I have nowhere to display these at too well. This one, as you can tell, takes up a good chunk of this corner. Also, I got this blow-up hammer, which I have no idea how to display because it keeps losing its air. And I gotta figure out where, so I can maybe try to fix it with some glue or something, just to stop it from leaking all this air out. And over here, we have Itchy and Scratchy as well. Just kind of chilling in the corner. Going up and below that, we have all my Hot Wheel cars, besides a couple that are open in the other room. This one and that one is where you take the car and you can look inside of it. As you can see, the family. I have Auto School Bus. I'm still missing Sheriff Wiggum's car, Homer's car, and Marge's car. They're gonna go over here. I think there's another version of this Homer's car out there that Hot Wheels made, I think. Don't quote me on that one, but if it is, I got spots for it. Moving on from down here, we have a couple of promo items from Burger King. I actually have two of each one of these, another duplicate of each one, so I actually glued these on here. Because they weren't staying up, these two would always slide down out over time somehow. So I ended up just biting the bullet and just kind of tacking them in with a little hot glue. Just because I have two of them, an extra one that I'm keeping in nice condition, so I'm not too worried. It's just easy to display this way. I know there's a lot of, if you notice, a lot of my posters have a lot of gap between them. It's because I bought all the cheap ones they had on sale, so I don't really measure. I just kind of grabbed, but I don't mind it. Maybe eventually I'll replace it or something, but we'll see. Down below that, we have I guess like a back to school kind of thing. We got erasers, some notepads, pencils, a ruler, a pencil sharpener. This is what I'm talking about. Toys R Us back in the day, it was $5, and I spent a lot more than $5, almost $10 to $15 on this thing back in 1990. I like that a lot. We got a couple of puzzles in their frames I picked up. So that was pretty cool. Below that, we got a couple of plastic street signs, which I like a lot. It really adds a lot of color to this wall. Try to go a little slower so you guys can look at them, see all the detail on them. Over here, we have a couple of TV guides. If you got all four of them, you can make a picture, which I got them right there. And on the top of the wall, we have all these movie figures from the Simpsons movie. Got Itchy and Scratchy, we got Spider Pig, Homer, we have Marge, Homer, Maggie and Lisa, and Bart at the movie theater. We got Camp Krusty and Homer and Krusty as well. Going back over here, we have a nice blanket, Simpsons blanket. And then right here we have all my Jack specific items that I have so far been able to pick up. If you're wondering, I have not done any videos on these things because so many people have been doing videos on them. I've just been trying to get them. And I haven't really grabbed them all in one go. It's actually been, I'm still trying to collect the first wave of them. I'm still missing the Vampire Burns. I started finding them finally. I found that one at GameStop, that one at GameStop. And I'm still struggling trying to find the second wave. But yeah, I've been acquiring them. So if you guys were wondering if I've been collecting, I 100% am. It's just been a lot harder, I think. I mean, it's kind of fun though. Harder it is, funner it's going to be to collect them all. But yeah, a couple of loose ones. I like them in the packaging right now. I don't know if I'm going to open them. I've already, if I do buy a duplicate one, it's going to be more of these ones. And I do open them. But I do like them in packaging. And then got all these. I got duplicates of Marge, Lisa, but I don't have a duplicate of Maggie to fill up this last spot. The only reason I'm not getting duplicates of these two, I'm sure most of you guys know, you guys can go to any Walmart or Target, you can find a bunch of these still sitting in there. Maybe a Lisa, but you cannot find another one of Marge. I'm struggling. I mean, I've been looking for almost 2 months now to try to find another Maggie to fill this corner up, and I've just been struggling to find her anymore. They're very hard to collect, but it's fun. Underneath that, we have the playset and Radioactive Man right there. We got some Pogs or Pops or whatever they're called. I can't exactly remember. And this is not all of them. I'm still missing, I think, a good chunk of them too. But it is pretty cool to get a nice little binder of them. Got that at the Great Ohio Toy Show. I got a little Bart game here. Just kind of just chilling here. Now don't know where I'm gonna find a better spot for it eventually. And below that, I have a bunch, all of my, well, besides a couple, VHS sets and tapes from The Simpsons. And you see a lot of duplicate ones, like that one belongs to that one, and these ones I do believe go to that one, but I kind of like them like that. I don't really mind them too much. Don't really mind them at all. I got one of them that has all the Trace Me Almond Show shorts from The Simpsons when it first came out. I thought that was cool. Got a Christmas one. I do have Halloween ones, but they're in my Treehouse of Horror section that you guys would have saw in part 1 of my Simpsons tour. And below that, we just got a bunch of board games. I don't know how to display them. I just kind of stack them up down here. I kind of stopped buying the board games just because I don't display them that much. If they're a decent price, I'll probably pick them up still, but already, you just gotta get all piled up down here. And next to that, we have some stuff on one of my shelving units in here. Got a puzzle, a couple puzzles. We got some more greenback 90 figures. There's greenback, whiteback, pink, kind of. There's just a bunch of different colors. I really like collecting them. I'm more of a fan getting the older stuff than the newer stuff, but there's just so much more color into the packaging itself. I think that's very cool. Down here, just got a bunch of mismatched random stuff. Just a bunch of placeholder stuff, which I'm not a big fan of how the shelf looks entirely. So I really want to change it all up, hopefully in the near future. But right now, it's just kind of holding a bunch of random stuff. A bunch of random figures over here. Some Road of Springfield characters I still need to find spots for. A yo-yo. Big Bart gumball machine, which is broke and missing the top, but it was like $4 or $5. So I was like, eh, pick it up anyways. That's all about there was here sign on it. Down here we got more TV guys, there's a bunch of random characters on there. Some playing cards. We got some of these random cards which I've never seen before. I don't know where they came from, but they are pretty cool. I just happened to find them at a garage sale or flea market. That's a cool pickup. We got a Homer eating ice cream patch. We got the 25th anniversary cameos. That weird Bart back there. We got a watch that I do believe works. And some stickers. Just a bunch, again, not a big fan of how the shelf looks, but it's just kind of placeholder stuff for now. So down here, just a bunch of random clothes stuff that I'm probably not going to wear, but would like this to display somehow. Some socks, oven mitts, pajamas, all that fun stuff. I guess we'll start over here to the other part of the room. I have a few things hanging up. Show you everything. And here is kind of a storage area for now. I want to redo all of this and clean it all up, but right now this is going to be my storage area for there's other stuff that I use in the room. Some of my vintage clothing, which I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to display it somewhere. And then a lot of my boxes and other doubles I have in my collection. I like to keep some of my more harder to get doubles, and then I like to try to keep as many boxes as I can get a hold of. Not every one I keep, but more of the cool ones. As you can tell, I got some of them here. I got that shirt hanging up there, and I think it's kind of cool. 1980, well, basically 1989 when Simpsons came out, so you got the 89 symbol right there, so that's pretty cool. It's the Simpsons family all up and down. Pretty sure I showed you guys all this, but I can't remember. I did end up cutting the video there, and it's about a couple days after I filmed the first part of the second room tour, because I am actively working on the other part of the room. But I can't remember if I guys showed you all this or not, but I want to show you guys again. We got a dartboard down there. We got one of the stuffed figures to do on card, which I think is cool. And just some other random signs and stuff hanging there. Moving over here, we have just a couple of duplicate things I like. I got I think these two for Christmas for my dad. I'm gonna keep them for now. He might end up taking that one back because he wants one, but he doesn't know if he's gonna be able to find another one. But I already have one of those, so it's fine. I got two Krusties, and I got Homer and some stuff. And there's some stuff right here that you guys probably seen in an upcoming video, so I don't want to spoil it too much. Up here we got a couple of my comics. Most of my Treehouse of Horror comics and some of my favorite comics that I have in my collection are on here. Just I had a couple of just wanted to display them a little better. And then I got this backpack I also got for Christmas. Moving over here, I got a sleeping bag, a camping one that I got for Christmas. Got the whole set. I had 2 sleeping bags, both the same, so I kept one and just blocked this doorway for now until we can probably work on cleaning that up in there and refixing all that in there, and probably end up expanding just a little more into that room in near about a year or two. Down here we just got some more my vintage carded back figures, which are some of my favorites and some of the cleanest card back figures I got. They probably will not be staying here for too much longer. They might be getting moved somewhere else where, I do not know. But I might be putting most of my vintage shirts in here, where I got some of these shirts at right now. Let me move this stuff out of the way. This is stuff that's not, this is Simpsons related, which I still gotta do a video on, but other stuff is for my dad. But he collects Marvin and Martian stuff, and I picked up a few things for him. We got some shoelace ties here, and some more like card back figures. You got the green back figures, you got the white back figures. They're basically from the same year, I do believe, 1990, maybe 1990, 89 or something like that. But I do believe there's some different companies that made different colors, but I'm not quite sure. But I like them. I like a lot more art compared to the newer stuff now. Moving over here, this is not Simpsons related, but from up here, this is all my trophy stuff that I won throughout the last few years of racing and other stuff. I do bicycle derbies because they're fun, and I grew up smashing bikes, so I got a couple of trophies there. I got a couple of trophies from racing and a model of my truck that I race, and just some. I like these body style of cars here, so I pick them up when I see them. I got my Kmart car there. I also do race a hearse. I got a couple of hearses there. I might insert a picture or something of it. Let's see. Down here, this is more of my special stuff. This stuff right here is just placeholders that I gotta find a new spot for, but right now they're fine right there. These block sets with the backgrounds to them. Flanking that, we have Bart's mask for Halloween. And we got Lisa's mask. Down here we have Homer's car on the Royal Springfield, I'm pretty sure it's line. And next to that we got a pop. Now the reason why this pops in here, open up a little easier, there you go, is because it's signed. Oh, drop. It's a sign. So I thought that was one of the creators that worked on the Simpsons show. I thought that was cool. I'd like to get more stuff signed in the near future. Put Homer back up. These small figures down here are from Mexico, from what I found out. And this thing above that, this Christmas box, is from, I think, the UK. I think that's pretty cool. And on the other side, I got Otto's bus from the Royal Springfield. And here's the camping set I was talking about. Here's another sealed, well, in package sleeping bag. We also got a tent that has the same front design to it. We got a flashlight over there. And then here's the other two things. We got 2 fishing poles. Got Blinky. And we got this Homer one. Got some dust on it. There you go, that's better. Some dusters. We got roofers working on the roof, so some dust is kind of falling on some of my stuff. Occasionally I gotta blow it off and clean it up. Next to that, we got another dartboard, which does work finally. It still doesn't work all the way. I do think the middle part right here still works when it wants to, but we don't really play it too much. I got a Moe's Tavern. Like mirror of some sort. And then we got this Moe's Tavern's light up sign, which is not lit up. Let me go light it up for you guys. Turn it on here. think that's pretty cool. One of my favorite things I have in my collection. And you can see there, you see Barney and Homer. I'm still waiting on the rest of the characters to get made in the future. But it's going to be the bar scene going to be back there. Because we are right now in front of my bar that we built. Got a couple of these. I think it's cool. Now it's not quite probably the way it's most of this material has been just found. I kind of like how the top is just stayed. I might stain it something different in the future, but I think it looks good as it is. The reason why I made this bar is because I got the telephone. It is plank calls. Let's try this number.
Hello? Hi, I'm looking for a Mr. Ron. First name Mo. Mo Ron? Oh, moron. It's you little puke.
I think that's pretty cool. But other than that, that's all I got in this room. I do appreciate everyone watching this second part of the collection tour. I know it's probably shorter parts and kind of rushed because I lost the footage once and I really don't want to do it again. So I'm just gonna film everything real quick and get it out for you guys so you guys can see my second part of the room and so I can finish working on other stuff in the background and making more Simpsons content for you guys, hopefully in the near future. I know videos have been kind of spread out, but it's getting harder for me to make weekly uploads for you guys. But again, hit that like, subscribe button. It really goes a long way for letting me know you guys still enjoy my Simpsons content and like to see more. And hit that notification button so you guys don't miss the next video that does come out. And other than that, I'll catch you guys all in the next Simpsons video. Goodbye.